Hey guys, I'm Violent Sin, the owner of Z Sinister Snipes YouTube channel, and I'm here to show you how to quickscope, or at least try to give you some tricks on how to do it and help you out. And I'm with my Midget buddy right here. You can go ahead, Midget, and introduce yourself again.
I'm Midget. My channel is Midget Gameplay. Whole 9 subscribers. I checked this time, make sure. I've never uploaded any type of commentary. I've only uploaded clips, so it should be interesting to see where this takes us.
Alright guys, so to start this off, I'm going to go ahead and teach you about the 4 different types of quickscoping, or what you can at least do with it. There's really 5, but 4 most popular I'm going to run down. One is going to be feeding, then 1v1ing, competitive quickscoping, and then trick shotting. And the last one is pub star, which is you just go into quickscope in a public game and have no real rhyme or reason. You're just doing it to feel like a badass. So first off, I'm going to tell you what I start out and I use for my sniper rifle. I use FMJ and fast mag. It is fast mag or extended clip I like, but normally I use fast mag for my sniper, and I use well, in a private match, I'll use Scavenger, Dead Silence, and Extreme Conditioning, and in a public match, I'll use Ghost, Pack Mask, and Toughness. Now, Midget, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you're using?
I use laser sight. Well, I'm a feeder, so I like to play in public matches. So, your basics that you really should use while you're playing in a public match, doesn't matter what you're doing, should be probably a ballistic CPU, because as soon as you aim in, it's on target. It's not like off to the left or right. I like laser sight because when you're first learning how to quickscope, you might not be able to quickscope like at this quick, small of range. So you might have to like somewhat just a little pop shot. I mean, I also like to run. I do believe it's lightweight, toughness, and dexterity as perks because they help out a lot. I mean, when you're running, you don't want to have to stop running, especially with a sniper rifle. It gets annoying. You do it a lot. And toughness allows you to be like shot at by SMG or a submachine gun and stay on target. And the dexterity allows you to climb up things faster, like if I could do it without being a retard, like that, or just to bring your gun up faster. That's mainly how I run.
Alright, so those are the options you have. What he uses, well, you can always use dexterity, lightweight, and other things that will help you start out. Now, one thing I can help you guys out is if our recorder will click on the Xbox guide button and go to her profile, which, by the way, I like to introduce Ninja Princess a little bit late in the video, and that is our recorder right now, since our previous recorder kind of had a falling out. Anyway, go to your profile in the party chat, Ninja Princess. Go to game defaults if you're there. Click on and off your mic if you're there.
Just talk about the sensitivity in game, because it won't matter.
Alright, well, I'm talking about, are you there in your profile? Alright, now show them the general and the action. Okay. You can use those things to set your sensitivities. Alright. Now go back to the game and unplug your mic. Thank you.
It might be best just to show them like in-game, sensitivity. It'll be easier.
Oh, okay.
That's what you're gonna change. You're not gonna go straight to your.
We were talking about the auto aim. That was the aim assist that you will use to help you guys out whenever you're making your really long shots. Anyway, Midget, you go ahead and take it from here.
What should I hit on?
Go ahead and talk about the different types of sniping. Hard scope, relapse, and such.
Okay, so if you know anything about sniping, you really want to aim down sights, hold your breath, and shoot. If you do that slow enough, in the community of sniping, it's called a hard scope. Because, you're hard scoping, I guess. I don't know. I like to call it hardly scoping when you quick scope, but but then you have like a relapse. It's more of a competition or a competitive term when you hard scope and then you come out and then you just quick scope at them, which works, well whenever you're beginning and you want to get a long quick scope off.
You want to at least start quickscoping with that?
Yeah, that's usually what you want to start. Then you got your nose scope, basically just shooting. There's no
like that?
There's no aiming down sights or the scope at all. It's just straight up bam and nothing else. And then you got your pop shots. Pop shots are a little bit different. It's not really no scope or quick scope. It's just you aim down sights a little bit. Like you start to aim down sights and you shoot.
That's definitely used for sorry to interrupt, but pop shots are used for whenever you're up and close and personal, and you got to get that shot off really fast, and you're accurate enough with it, you can get them.
Yeah.
Such. Go on.
And then you just got your regular
black
quick
scope,
scope.
drag, and quick scope.
Quick scope. It's just you aim down sights, you make sure you're on target, and you're good. A drag scope is, if I can get an example for you, whenever you're aim down sights, you're not on target, and you just drag your scope.
You drag it to compensate.
Yeah, basically. And your black scope is basically the back end of your scope. Is usually what you only see in like kill cams or anything else. But you'll see the crosshairs on your screen. It's just that, I mean, I don't know if you'll be able to see that in spectator, but it should look like, just straight up black scope.
Alright. Well, another thing I want you guys, come look at me real quick, Ninja. See how the little things are moving up and down whenever I walk and stuff? See them on the wall?
Crosshairs.
They're crosshairs, yeah. I call them the little lines because they're like little squiggly lines. They get distracting if you actually look at them enough. Anyway, that shows how accurate your shot is going to be, no matter what weapon you use. Now, especially with the sniper rifle, accuracy is everything for you. Let's see. So whenever I'm running, it's up. That means if I keep running, I'm not really going to be that accurate.
Any type of movement. Yeah, it'll make them bigger.
I could crawl and make it bigger. So what you want to do is stand still, aim, shoot. I don't even put my thumb on the moving stick while I snipe. So I go like this. I stop, shoot. Stop, and then shoot. Normally.
What you want to do is you want to, let's say, run around the corner, and you want to stop, aim down sights, and get on target and shoot.
And you want to move really fast immediately afterwards, so you can.
It sounds gibberish, spot. Like why would I stand still, But if you don't stand still, at least for that, split second that you're shooting your bullet, you might be aimed directly on the person, but your bullet will go off in a completely different direction.
Alright, well that was very good. Now another thing, a little tip I can give you guys is to get to know your maps. That is one of the most important things. Is whenever you get to know your maps, you'll get to know choke points. Like let's say you're looking at my screen, and all right, Midget, stop trolling.
I was saying
let's say there's a lot of people running down that alleyway over there. You can shoot them as they're coming around the corners. And here's an example. Let's say you be that guy, you get another one, and then another one, and it just looked good. And then that'd be nice. Anyway, for vibration, I have heard some people do it on or off. Midget, do you have vibration on or off for your sniping?
My vibration on my controller is what is it under? Oh, look, mine's on. Mine doesn't.
I always snipe with mine off. I don't know why, but I think it makes my shot a little bit more accurate ever since I started doing it. I always do it with it off. Alright, Midget, why don't you go ahead and talk about how we can work on our shot, or jump shots and sensitivity. I have to send a voice message real quick.
Ninja, spectate me. Okay. What I do is, since I play in public matches, sometimes you don't have a clear shot on your guy. See, I see him behind there, and let's say he's shooting at me. I might not be able to, kill him through this, which I don't think you can. But, if you wanted to, you could try to, like, jump over it and kill him, And that's called a jump shot. There's two different kinds of them. He's in a really bad spot for me to actually show you, but you. Alright, here we go. You have your hard scope jump shots, and you have your quick scope jump shots. Hard scope ones, hard scope one, you just aim where you think they're gonna be, jump up and shoot them. Basically, as as the name, jump shot, and it's the same concept with
lagging. You're lagging a little bit. Hold on, Midge. No, it's okay. You got it. So, like he said, it's going to be a quick scope jump shot, and you can do it either hard scope, or you can do it.
Hopefully, you got the basis of a hard scope. You hard scope and you jump and you shoot them. Then you got your quick scope one. I was about to relapse. You just jump up, and while you're midair, you just aim down your sights and kill them. I mean, now, it's as basic as
did you run through? Did you run through ways on how to work on your shot?
No, because there's many ways. You can just go play some public match. You can play bots. I mean, I've heard of bots helping people out.
I like to go into public free-for-alls myself and work on how fast my shot can or can't be, and it makes me shoot faster and get a faster reaction with it. Don't shoot, Midget. We'll remember what happened in the last video.
Yeah. Alright, so
I'll try not to shoot this one. Anyway, also, it really depends on who you're playing, what kind of playstyle you're going to have to do.
If you're playing against more snipers, yeah, you might want to take, no matter what, you're going to want to take a lot of cover, Like, see that little head glitch she has there? I mean, that's not the best, but, I mean, even this one I have is pretty good, Cover will be key. And as long as you're covered, they shouldn't be able to kill you, You should be able to just come right here and, let's say, come here and just hard scope and take them out, It's that simple. I mean, but if you're playing snipers, you want to be a little bit more aggressive because, you're all on the same basis with the same type of gun, But if you're playing, people, like, let's say MP7s and PDWs, you might not want to be rushing. Yeah, you want to be more defensive and actually, like trying to rush out and get kills.
And that's one of the ways to get started on how to quickscope. And another way I'd say is just do like what most people do and just get a party full of your friends or your Call of Duty Elite clan or whatever clan you have, and get them to all start quickscoping. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
I started out just regular quickscoping in a private match with my buddies, I mean, we were all on the same basis. We were all, not that good, and, I ended up getting better than them. I mean, watching, like, I like Zergriz. He's a really good sniper, at least I think so. Just watching even Sinister's 1v1s, and a little bit of shout out right there. His 1v1s will teach you a lot about 1v1ing, Watching videos and, like, just playing with your friends, it gets you better. I mean, you really seem like it won't, but it will. And that's how most people get started.
Eventually everyone starts getting mad because you start beating them, then you have to go find new people who are better, or just as good as you or better. Anyway, now, is there anything else that you can suggest, or is there anything else that we need to talk about, Midget?
If you're playing
we have not hit on yet?
When you're first starting, when you're playing in private matches, when you're first starting, it is good to play with people, your skill level. But once you get pretty good and you can go in like a public match and not go negative, every game, I mean, it is better to get your butt whooped, Like Sinister right now, he could probably, take me out extremely easy, and, if we're playing a free-for-all, me against him, he would definitely win. But if we were in a public match, I'll do better in public match than him. But, just playing him gets me better, even him playing me gets him better at the same time, It's all about practice.
That's Midget and Sin signing off.
Reloading. UAV on standby. Timeline in jeopardy. Pick it up. Shot out. UAV awaiting orders.
A ruler's land. Like, yeah, you can